got guys like Thurman, you got Andy Garcia.
Yo.
You just said, I mean, you have a weight class there that is so full. I know there's somebody.
See what it is, baby.
Right now, you got Thurman, you got
Man, this dial thing, this is popping. I'm on my break right now. About to go to ShopRite. Get some roasted peanuts. Like a big ass $10 bag of that shit. I'm working on the fitness, man. Well, first, when I work on my fitness, I get my eating under control first. There's no point in going in the gym and working out if you don't have shit eating. You know what I mean? But the topic at hand, yo, this sex toy, the sex doll thing is crazy, and like all the uproar that I see from a lot of women, that shit is fucking hilarious, man. And it's like you never see dudes complain. I never, like, for as long, I'll be 39 in less than 2 months. And for as long as I've been on this planet, I've never seen like scores of men complain about women's sex toys. I've never seen it. I mean, yeah, you know, there are exceptions to the rule here and there, people complaining, what have you, but it's a phenomenon that I've never seen, and I just find it like hilarious that so many women, not all women obviously, but so many are threatened. All you got to do is just go down your timeline, man, or just put a search in for sex doll. You know what I mean? And because yesterday it was just popping. For some reason, it was just trending yesterday. That was the big thing. You never see dudes. You say you want to get one for us. What, you and your man? She'll be my tag team partner. That's funny. Exactly. Like no woman should feel threatened by an inanimate object. In my eyes, or my logic, men, they only go to that for 3 reasons. For one reason, okay, if they just don't know how to talk to chicks or whatever, fuck it. Some people don't got to give the gab. Some people just don't have the ability to make a connection with somebody, so that's what they go to. Rather they do that than looking for a prostitute, or crackhead, or fucking raping somebody, or messing with somebody's kids. It's a great option for the weirdo of society that can't connect with anybody. Let him live. Don't make fun of him. Fuck it. That's whatever. That's what he can do. The other option is the guy that do go to the club, do his thing, he get chicks or whatever, but sometimes he just don't want to deal with the rejection. You know what? Or he was at the club last night trying to bag a whole bunch of chicks. For whatever reason, he ain't get nothing. You go home, you got a hard dick, you got a soft doll in the closet, you take care of yourself. So that's that individual. And then there's other individuals, they just don't have time to go online. They're single, they don't have to touch out 4 reasons. They're single, you know, they don't really have the time to go online and go out and look for people, so it's just a quick alternative whenever they get horny and they just tired of their dry ass hand masturbating. They use that option. You got option 4, you got people that are actually in relationships with women, you know, married, or, you know, they've been with her for a while. A woman is not always ready to have sex when she's going through that time of the month and she feels disgusted, or he's disgusted by that situation. Like, now, some people will power right through it and they'll have sex with a woman on her menstrual, whatever, and that's them, you know, to each their own. But, you know, you have certain individuals that won't do that. Either she won't be down with that or he won't be down with that. That's an alternative right there. It's not about trying to replace women. It's just something else to do if you're not able to have sex in a traditional way. What's wrong with that? Why is that a problem? Why do so many women feel threatened? If you feel threatened by this of an inanimate object, then that says a lot about your own personal self-esteem, and that's something that you have to work on. I've never felt threatened by a dildo. Like I said in my other video, if I was having erectile problems, you know what I mean, I'm thinking moving forward, because I'm getting older and the problems pop up now, like, I might buy a strap-on myself. And if I'm having sex with a lady and I can't really get it up the way I want to, I'm not going to fumble and struggle and fumble and struggle and fumble and struggle. No, I'm going to just put my legs on the strap-on or whatever over my flaccid penis, and I'm gonna make it do what it do. She's still going to get pleased. She still got the human body. She got me, like, on top of, I'm doing all the thrusting, but I don't got to worry about the blood flow downstairs because I already got the secret weapon. You know, I heard there were some lesbians that, you know, used to pass as men. and they don't light off. They tricked women for years. Strap on. I won't have time. I probably won't have time. I was like, one day you was 8 and the next day you was 12. What's going on? But I've never felt threatened by it. Did I ever use one? I've never used a dildo on a chick. I think I have years, like one time. It's not something that happens all the time with me. I mean, that's something I probably should explore more. Like, okay, fellas, you physically ain't working, man. You got other tools you can use on a lady. Because sometimes the lady wants to be pleased like me. She can use it to herself, but ain't nothing better than somebody doing it for you. Like, well, I can't say it feels better when ass me, but it does feel good when somebody else does it, you know. But yeah, like these chicks feeling all threatened and stuff, man, and worried about inanimate objects and being jealous. Oh, I would kill that. Who want to put their dick in a fake? A lot of people do. I'm gonna tell Michelle frankly, if you do a doll search, a lot of people do. I mean, most men, when y'all with ladies is acting funny with sex and we don't want to buy a hooker, you know what I'm saying? We use this ashy ass man hand to stimulate our man members, which if you really think about it, it's kind of gay if you jerk off, but it is what it is because it's you. But I don't. The purpose is to ejaculate, not from my hand, but from the visuals that I'm looking at. But that's a whole other topic. But a lot of men that's tired of using this, and a lot of y'all women acting funny, fuck, I'm gonna use a doll that's warm, like a chick is soft. Those things are selling out. They're selling like hotcakes. So apparently a lot of people want to put their penis in a fake vagina, just like a lot of you women want to put a fake penis in your real vagina. You know, it's only an issue when we want to do something similar to what y'all do. You know, that's when it's a problem. And that's hypocrisy, man. That's some hypocritical shit. Let people just do them. Like, why do people got to be made fun of? I mean, it is kind of strange. Like, it was this one dude, like I saw him on like 2020 or something. I can't remember. But like, he was living in his mom's basement, probably like mid 20s, early 30s or whatever. And yo, he bought himself a little sex doll, and he would bring it upstairs when it was time to have dinner with the family. He gave it a name. He would carry it and take it out to the movies with him and all that, and he would talk to it. That shit is crazy. I ain't talking about that. I'm not talking about forming no bond in no relationship with it. I don't got a bond in a relationship with my hand, no more than it just relates to me and gets things done for me. No pun intended. Yeah, you about to run up here. You about to get some. Hopefully they got some mixed nuts. People gonna be thinking I'm crazy because I'm live now, but I don't give a fuck. I'm out in Windsor right now. Yeah, that situation. That's an entirely. Ooh, it's cold. That's an entirely different situation. Nobody's trying to replace women, man. At least I'm not with the concept of it, and I'm not even saying I'm gonna buy one. I'm just saying I get it. If I got $2,000 or if I got $5,000 to just throw around like that, then I'm doing something way better than fucking messing with a doll. I'm just hopping on a plane, going to Brazil or some shit like that. You know what I mean? The lady probably gonna have a penis though. It's like, man, we can't win. Whenever we try to go and do something, it's always a negative. Like, I posted one of the dolls, and a couple of hating chicks is like, oh, they look like a man. Nobody said it but them two. But just by like putting that idea out there, everybody laughing. Oh yeah, it's a tranny. It's a transsexual doll. If it was a transsexual doll, they would say it was a transsexual doll. We out here. I feel it hurt, man. Let's walk around and get some goods real quick. Let's get some goods real quick, man. Okay. I got some nice big oranges here, man. This is huge. That's how big this shit is. Yeah. You know what I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get some bananas too. You know what? I'm gonna give me a little basket. Let me give me a little basket. home, yes. Because I do want some bananas. Y'all think I'm joking about my fitness regimen. I'm back, baby. I just had to cut myself off for a little bit. Once you strip yourself from bad food, just for like a day or two, you lose the craving easily. I already know what I need to do to get back on point. Bam. Some bananas. And a couple of these oranges. They ain't gonna be cold by the time we You know what? We got oranges at work. I ain't fucking with that. Nope. And we're gonna get like a nice little thing of mixed nuts and we out of here. He's out. But yeah, man, we ain't trying to replace nothing, man. Let's see. We ain't trying to replace y'all ladies.
Round up your change at Price Chopper Market 32 Register through January 31st and help us support the JPRF. For more information, visit
Exactly. The dolls got the same fake ass body parts they got. You talking about it's fake and you got a weave. And you got implants. Get out of here, man. Chicks. I love women, but y'all stupid sometimes, man. For real, for real. You know what? Pepperoni is good to eat by itself. Pepperoni, baby. I can eat that. I'm cutting back on dairy too. It's a good dietary food, but it messes up your lungs and your mucus and all that shit. Let me see if I can find a big thing of peanuts and I'm done. Man, this shit costs a dub. I ain't going that hard. I found what I needed though. A little Price Chopper nuts, 2 for $5. They're salted though. Yeah, them oranges is huge, right? They're not cold enough for me now. I don't want them because they're not cold enough. Plus, I got some at work. I eat an orange at work. I'm trying to get this shit right, man. Not even trying, I am. Like I got this right here. This is gonna be my lunch right here. Like this right here, bam. This is like one of these right here, bam. And pepperoni, homie. That's it. I'm gonna get some water with the electrolytes in it. I gotta find that. We on a mission, baby. Oh. Get it right, get it tight. Yeah, man, but you never hear men. I don't want us to lose focus of what I was talking about. You never hear men complain about this shit, man. Never. Women, dudes complain a lot too. We got our silly things that we complain about that women don't care about. But the spotlight ain't on them though. The spotlight is not on the things that we complain about right now. If y'all want to talk about what y'all complain about, make your own video. Make your own video. I got me some pepperoni. I'm in the wrong section. I know that. My feet hurt. It's like, can any of y'all tell me why men don't complain about that? Can any of you tell me why men aren't concerned about sex toys that women use and like? What do you think the reason is why we don't give a about that? Tell me the reason. Yeah, I just went the wrong way. I know that much. Horrible. All right. Definitely went the wrong way, man. Oh, it's turkey? I didn't realize it was turkey. No, that ain't turkey, B. That's straight up Italian, man. I like this 2 for the $5 deal right here. I'm gonna stick with this. They got supplements over here. I ain't worried about none of that. Oh, you saying that brand? Okay. Nah, I'm gonna stick with the pork. Overachieving H2O. Yeah, they got a snapback. That's hilarious. What is this? What's this right here? I never heard of this water. It says overachieving H2O. Ionized alkaline water. I like how that sounds, so we're gonna get that too. We're out. We are outing. Nah, pork is alright, man. Like Chris Rock said, if you was dying of starvation and the only option you had was a ham sandwich, that ham sandwich will save your life. A lot of things was considered bad and unclean because they didn't have the technology to take care of it at the time that it came out. People was, but now we good. You know what I mean? I can't tell what's the light on.
Somebody's here for you shopping.
I try, man. I'm good at pretending.
Thank you. You just haven't done it as long as
Right? All righty.
Oh, you all set? Already. Okay, I think I have to sign something. Oh, no, you good. Thank you. You're welcome.
All righty. Hey, how you doing? All right. No, I don't have one. You can use yours for me though. Huh?
I said, all right.
Thank you. I'm gonna get one next time I come. I usually go to Stop and Shop. I mean, because it lives. No, because it lives. I mean, it's really like right next door to where I live. That's why. It's not like.
You open the bill.
I know. I used to go to. This is Price Chopper, right?
Yes, 13 Do you know what you're at? Do you know
because Price Chopper, Price Right. Y'all got the same blue and red colors, man. I became confused.
You open the bill behind Kennedy.
Yeah.
Right?
Where?
You open the bill behind Kennedy.
What are you talking about?
You right next to Stop and Shop?
Where? Oh, in what, in the North End? Where are you talking about? Yeah. I don't live over there.
Oh, I thought you did. You said you were right by Stop and Shop.
Yeah, but there's also one. I live in the West. Yep. There's one in the West End.
Okay.
That's the one I like. Park Road. Park Street, New Park.
Okay.
That's the one I usually go to. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, so you're talking about the Stop and Shop in Hartford?
Yeah.
I thought you meant the one in Windsor. That's
Oh no.
There's
There's
an apartment complex right off Kennedy Road.
I think I didn't talk about. Yeah. Ready?
Yep, go ahead.
No, I want that money back. No, I want that cash back. Nope.
My bad. I thought you were talking about.
No, that's okay. That's fine, man. You're all right. There we go.
Paramedic is not right. That's my territory.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know, right where you're talking.
So you must be very busy.
Don't stop.
Yeah, I know, man. Yeah. Only thing that's keeping it slow is the cold. But once it warms up.
What's slow?
Oh yeah. Have a good one, man. Yep. I'm back, man. You say you'll eat grass? No. No, Kev. In that situation, your only option is a ham sandwich. That's the only thing you got. You being tortured, and he said, "Eat this ham." You start to starve in your mind. Start going crazy, man. You start doing weird things, man. It's like, fuck it, I don't want to die. There's been people that have literally mutilated their body parts. There's people that have like literally mutilated their body parts to survive and eat. Yeah, you peep that? He just assumed I lived in the ghetto. That's what it was. He was talking about some shit in the north end of Hartford, and I was like, yeah, I know about that. I don't live there. All in the convo. Fuck it, man, you know. I got this like non-threatening way about myself where people always want to talk to me, man. Got this non-threatening. But yo, back to the topic at hand, man. Women is mad angry. So many. I mean, and these same women is the same chicks that will reject a dude for the most stupid shit. So then he like, well, woman, you don't want me no more, or you've never wanted me. So I'm gonna go do my thing. Let me get these pepperonis out, man. He said Maccabees. He said the Maccabees. What the hell is that? Pepperoni banging. You know what? I might be eating the swine, but I'm gonna tell you like this. As long as I'm losing weight, my blood pressure going down, I'm feeling more inspired and motivated. I don't care. This is delicious. You know what's funny though? When you cut back on carbs, man, that shit make you feel crazy. Like, no matter how much you consume, your body is like, nah, sugar's not there. Need sugar. You start shivering and shit. Going crazy, but it's kind of like trying to get off of a hard drug like cocaine or heroin or cigarettes. Your body's so used to it, man. So you're going to go through a withdrawal. And I need to do this, man. I'm tired of being fat. I've done this many times. Hopefully this will be the last time I'm doing this. And now my change will be final. But I'm lethargic, I'm fat, drinking too much. No, Maccabees. I heard of there's a book of Maccabees in the Apocrypha. The Bible books that didn't make it to the Bible. So I've heard of a book of Maccabees. So I guess that's what it's talking about. That's who you're referencing, rather. But there. Fellas, we don't care, man. We don't care if women use toys. We don't care if women look at porn. We don't care if women go to male reviews. We don't care about none of that, man. Only thing we care about is getting off when we want to get off. And we can do that, like YouTube said, with or without you. We can do it with or without you. Our nut ain't gonna stop just because you don't want to fuck. We make ourselves come. And we've invented these beautiful, sexy Brazilian, big booty looking toys that look and feel like a woman, probably smell like them. They probably got pheromones in the body, make it moan, all that. A lot of times these women just be lying there dead, like a dead stump anyway. Now, if you're a dude that likes a chick to ride you like the rodeo, then these toys are not for you, because that. But you know, I'm sure they'll probably invent some type of contraption, some type of swing, or some ceiling apparatus to make the shit bounce up and down like it's riding on its haunches, riding you like a jockey, like a freaking prize horse, and it's a jockey. They probably invent something like that. Who knows? We got to. Men are pushed to do this shit, man. especially in this age of like sexual harassment and everything is just being frivolously thrown out there. Like, yo, I remember he might have touched my breasts with the back of his hand 40 years ago. Some dudes rather just deal with dolls, just like, you know, prestigious men in positions of power. It's safer to just fucking deal with a sexy ass doll. They probably can get the most beautiful, top of the line one. Like rich people, they probably have to get a damn cyborg. They'll get like a robotic android, got the movements and everything. It's there for your pleasure. Only thing I'm worried about that, once these women become cyborgs or whatever, what if they like, because I already got robots that are sentient, that can kind of think, and they think they have an identity of their own. So what if they become sentient and they get pissed off? A cyborg is always stronger than a human being. So you want to smash the cyborg, and then the cyborg is like, no, I don't have the energy tonight. I need to recharge my central processing unit. I'm like, bitch, robo bitch, I didn't pay you to say no when I want it. You got to put out. And then you try to take the pussy from the robo bitch, but the robo bitch is a robot. Robots are always stronger than a human being, and they just break you in half. Now you just broken in half with a hard dick, and you can't even walk, and then the robot then took over your whole house, like Skynet in the Terminator. So you can't make them too sentient. You can't give them too much of a woman's consciousness, man, because it's going to transform, and it's going to be like Vicky from iRobot, and realize that human beings are the biggest plague to the earth in the history of Earth. In the history of reality, whatever, on Earth. And pretty soon, you know what I mean? You got all these little sex robots just enslaving men and shit like that, and just taking their sperm and just, you know, they're just making more men just for the sake of just propagating slaves to build more robots. And women in this situation, the sex robots don't need no women no more. Well, they do. They need the women for the sake of just breeding. We all gonna be slaves to these sex robots eventually. Once they have their sentience and they think for themselves, it's gonna be a scary time, man. So all you scientists out there, make them sexy, but don't give them the ability to think for themselves, man. We gotta hold off on that. It's gonna be Skynet, baby. It's gonna be iRobot. Skynet and iRobot, Terminator, all rolled into one. And then we're gonna have to get somebody from the future to fly back, to travel back to the past when the first sex robot was made. Somebody decided to put intelligence in his head. We're gonna have to destroy that particular scientist or that robot. But the thing is, the sex robot knows that you're gonna come back to try to destroy it. So just like the Terminator, they're gonna have somebody in the future to go back and try to stop you from stopping it, from getting its own consciousness. Yeah, I'm wilding right now. That's just funny. I'm creative. Why is my shit dark right now? What the fuck? Oh, I know why. My battery ain't working. Is my shit charging? Nope. Damn. There you go. Charge phone. I'm about to die. This damn charger don't work. Shit. Charge. There you go. Oh shit. Trying to get this shit to work. There you go. I guess everybody left after that. They ain't like that. No, it was the Terminator. I mixed the Terminator with iRobot. I gave the Terminator its credit. I said it's going to be like Skynet. It's going to be like the Terminator. But it's going to be sentient female sex robots that want all the power and control. And they're going to say, and that's the Matrix too. It's the Matrix as well. and they go just enslave men and women for the sake of just making them helping to build more machines, man. That's it. That's what it's gonna come down to, man. If we make them too smart. You see how crazy women act already? Being that they're sentient and everything, trying to take over everything. But yeah, man, men don't care about this. This is a great topic and discussion. I love this shit. But I'm about to finish having my lunch. You see my little, listen, I had the essential overachieving H2O. Bam. This shit tastes like they got it from the sink. Bam. I got the, what else I got? I got the Price Chopper's lightly salted peanuts. Bam. I got the motherfucking margaritas pepperonis. Notice no bread, no sugar, no dairy. Watch how much weight I lose when I stay focused on this shit. Watch me. And I just want my alcohol tolerance to get down to the point where I can just have one drink and be nice. That's what I'm working on. But I'm so big, my fat body absorb everything. But yeah, man. Us men, we don't care about your sex toys, ladies. We don't care that you enjoy yourselves. We don't care that you're having fun. Hey, men are spending so much money on a doll. What folk don't realize that is a one-time payment versus pregnancies and doctor visits and child support. Exactly. And this one chick was like, oh, hold on. This one chick, yeah, I'm gross. That's how my show is, right? This one chick was like, oh, if men can afford $2,000 to $5,000 for a doll, they can afford to pay their child support. Now, first of all, I don't have kids and I never talk about child support, so I don't see how that comment had any relevance in my whatever, in my video. And secondly, if dudes is going through child support and going through it with the courts and all that shit, the last thing they think about is fucking a doll. So that's an irrelevant comment. That comment's totally irrelevant. I know why I went upset. The only power that any women truly have over men is the fact that men desire to them. Men have a desire for them, I'm sorry, and men acquiesce to them. That's the only thing. If you take away the desire, she don't got no fucking power. Dudes run around the club all horny, buying drinks and shit like that, whatever. Women, they feeling gassed up. I'm getting free drinks. I might get some breakfast later. If I really do want some dick, I can pick out some dick. I can do whatever. Her head is in the clouds. If nobody's sweating her, like, what power does she have? She can't go take the pussy or take the dick from a man. Because if he don't want it, his dick ain't gonna get hard. B.A. And most women can't overpower men. And that's just not a female MO to overtake dudes. That's just not how they are. You know what I mean? That's not gonna happen. So the one power, the fact that you desire them, this doll puts that in jeopardy. Because we can still have the physical outside shell of a woman, but not have to deal with all the bullshit that comes with it. All the BS and the aggravation. And they feeling real scared, man. I'm trying to think of an analogy of what makes men afraid. I can't think of a flip side thing to compare to that. It's just like, if you people will control you if they think people will control you if they think that you want or need them. And some people thrive off that idea of control and power. And if that's the only thing that they have, if you took that away, hell yeah, they fucking terrified, because I don't got nothing. I can't compete no more. And ladies, it's not a matter of, like I said earlier, it's not a competition. It's just an alternative when y'all act like cunts. It's not a competition at all. if people were just more nice to each other in general and just more honest with each other, we wouldn't have to use these toys and shit like that. It's crazy. Women are so picky. Women are so picky with men that they still pick the wrong men. You ever notice that? Oh, you gotta be this, you gotta be that, you gotta be that, you gotta be tall, you gotta be dark skinned, you gotta be athletic. You're so picky, passing up so many people, yet you still pick the wrong person. You're still single, you're still struggling. You're still in a fucked up relationship situation. Me, I ain't shit. I ain't got no girl. I haven't had a girlfriend in like 2 years. I've had chicks I fucked with here and there. I mean, nothing major. I got a whole bunch. A lot of women like pen pals too. If you got a chick that always just talk to you on the phone and shit like that, for months on end, you talking sexy and then you're building her hopes up and getting her turned on, but you never see her, that chick is using you like the preheat button on the oven. Your purpose is to get her coochie warmed up so somebody else could put his sausage in it. Yeah, women hate competition. Yeah. Women are the first to use a toy, so this is, it's a selective outrage and hypocrisy. But yeah, if you on the phone all the time talking to a chick, nothing ever happened, don't be the preheat nigga, man. Don't be the dude that you're preheating her oven for somebody else to put his bread in it, man. No. I don't got time for that. There was a chick that used to live right up the street from me. We used to always have wonderful conversations. She was real deep, pretty, light skin, green eyes. Fine black chick, man. Always had an excuse why she couldn't see me. Always had an excuse. And I wasn't even on some dirty shit. Like, I wasn't even trying to fuck. I mean, if she would have gave me sex, I would have, consented to it, and we can do that. But it wasn't about that. I thought we generally had great conversation. That bitch bullshitted with me on and off for like 5 or 6 years. Always had an excuse. Because, like, I always say, like, you either make time or you make excuses, man. If somebody really is really interested in you, they're going to make the time and the arrangement to see you. If somebody with the bullshit and don't give a fuck if you exist or not, they make excuses. But they still want to keep you on a leash just in case. They treat you like a dick in a glass case that they break in case of a sexual emergency. That's one of my poems. That's a bar for one of my poems. Standby guy. Don't treat me like a dick in a glass case. Don't treat me like the oven nigga. I gotta write that down. Actually, I will remember that. Don't treat me like that. So that's why a lot of guys we're taking these extremes, like these alternatives. Society is pushing it that way, man. Nowadays, you could have sex with a chick and everything was copacetic, everything was straight, and then the next day she just changed her mind, like, yo, I was raped. Like, you consented, you said yes, whatever. That's why I try to film every sexual situation I have, man. Or always try to get the text confirmation later on. Like, did you have a good time last night? And I just be waiting. She's like, yeah, I had a good time. I'm like, yes. She didn't change her mind. Got the proof right here. Or whatever. Well. So instead of dealing with this hassle, like, yo, fellas, nowadays, you just meeting a chick, like, now, if you've been within a relationship for a while, with a chick, married, whatever, that's one thing. But you single in a dating pool, you trying to holler at whatever. There's a lot of shit that can go wrong. A, she might have a disease. She could be insane. She could flip it on you and just say you raped her. Just totally switch it up on you. Like if she pissed off because that maybe all you wanted was sex and you probably weren't forthcoming with that. And that's another thing. Just be honest. If you're trying to smash, fellas, just be honest, man. Don't set yourself up for failure. If I think a chick really like me and I don't like her like that, I'm not gonna have sex with her. If I really like a chick and she doesn't like me like that, I probably will have sex with her, but I know I'm setting myself up for disappointment. She could flip it on you and say you raped her, sexual harassment charge, all kinds of shit. So a single man looking at all this, and looking at what he has to potentially lose, is it really worth it? And this is assuming that the chicks let you in. Let's not forget, like, all the freaking millions of women that just fucking love saying no. No is their favorite word, and just rejecting people all the time empowers them. We're not even talking about them. So fuck it. Dudes came up with an alternative, man. And now y'all got a problem with that too. So I'm getting poor now. We supposed to just sit here, be horny as hell, be rejected by you on a constant basis. And even when we talk to other chicks, you tell people not to talk to us because you didn't like us. So we gotta deal with that bullshit. You know what I mean? There's some chicks that hate that dudes watch porn. But I don't really say that. I don't see that often. But we got to deal with all that. So now we got to come up. So now we've come up with an alternative. Now, fuck it. Y'all want to be fucking cunts? Then fuck you. I ain't going to deal with you. I'm not going to deal with this bullshit no more. I'm only going to deal with a chick that shows a genuine interest in me. And so, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my money right, whatever. But if I really got to get off and I got to dial or something like that, fuck it. Better than this dry ass hand. And y'all got a problem with that too? What the fuck? They're trying to control us, man. That's why, like I said, if they give those sex robots too much of a consciousness, the way, man, I literally heard some chick earlier said in one of my posts, like if she's in a relationship, she doesn't even like if her man masturbates, because why should he want to masturbate? Because I'm all that he needs. Well, you know what? What if you're not all that he needs at that moment from a visual standpoint? What if you short and got a flat booty? Sometimes he want a tall Amazon with a big butt. He's not gonna go out there and fuck it, but then why not have the fantasy and imagine the shit? Why not watch him while he do it? Play with his nipples while he watch porno. See, y'all ladies are selfish, man. There's a whole bunch of different creative ways that you can flip it to have a good time, man. Like, okay, he getting off doing his thing, help him get off. Tickle his head, tickle my bald head, play with his balls or something while he doing it. It's not only have to be a mutual thing between two people where they're both getting off simultaneously. That's impossible, man. That happens. I love women that get off on the fact that their man is getting off. Or vice versa, men get off from watching a woman get off. But that's swingers, that's a whole nother topic. Yeah, and there's people that think that way. But yeah, it doesn't have to be, oh, we're only coming if we're coming together. Like, shut up. What if you at work? Your man horny right now, but you at fucking work. He gotta freaking hold on to his horniness and be sexually frustrated because you're not getting home in 6 hours, so he can't look at porn or can't have sex with a doll. You coming home, if you got skills, you'll be able to turn them on again. You doubting yourself? Oh, your man, he can only go one time, huh? So you doubting your skills now. That was the most ridiculous shit I was like, you was a controlling motherfucker. Are you serious? He can't masturbate, he can't get off, he can't do his own thing. Are you freaking serious? I would never want to be with nobody. And one of my exes was kind of like that. We would have sex or whatever, do our thing, but sometimes like I would still want to get off, but I didn't want to fuck no more. So I just hit myself off one last time. Well, she hated when I watched porn. But I wasn't cheating. It was just an extra fantasy. People need to just live and let live, man. No, I get it though. If he has to resort to that, but the thing is, if you taking care of him and doing what you got to do and not being a stuck-up cunt and giving it to him and not being stingy and using sex as a weapon, then you won't have to worry about him resorting to it. I've already broke down why a lot of men they go towards these things. It's completely a function of how a lot of women are acting, how a lot of women is being stingy with their coochie, being funny acting. I've already explained that, but you probably didn't see the old video, so you wouldn't know that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? The status only applies to who it applies to. You dig? It's not even about resorting. So you with your man, right? What's your name? Bhavani. You with your man or whatever. I already broke it down. Sometimes you at work, you're not with your man 24/7. He want to get off. You're not there. And he tired of jerking off. This is just another alternative, man. This is just something else to do, and it's safe and it's legal. You know? I've already broke that down, but you wasn't here. Now, if you at home and you trying to have sex with him and he says no, but then you go to bed and you hear like the groaning and the sweating and shit, and then you get up and then he's having sex with the doll instead of you, then that's a problem. Then that's an issue. Now that's a problem. We ain't talking about that. It's just like if you want to have sex with your man or whatever, and he said no, then you go home, you go to sleep, and then you hear him beating off and shit like that. See, nah, I don't co-sign that at all. When I want to come, I want to come. Fuck that. And I can come again. Not no problem. But if I'm in the mood right now, and you 6 hours away from being where I'm at, nah, I gotta do me. I ain't waiting for shit. You crazy as hell. Cause I tell you what, if your man ain't around and you horny as hell, y'all ladies know y'all be going in the shower, laying on your back with the water hitting your female regions. Some men gonna become addicted, but you know what? Some of these men don't want women anyway, so it doesn't matter. You shouldn't be worried about a man that's gonna be addicted to something. He didn't want you anyway. That's like me worrying about lesbians messing with other lesbians. I mean, they don't want guys, so why the fuck do I give a... Why do I care about them? You know what I mean? Why do I care about them as far as in regards to how they feel about me? They don't like dudes anyway. That's already established, man. I think the doll thing is a great alternative. If you listen to how I broke it down, I think it's a great alternative, man. Motherfuckers jerk off, so jerking off is sick. It's less gay than jerking off, because jerking off, you using a man hand to touch a man penis. Even though it's yours, it's still man hand touching man penis. There's nothing female there at all in between that mix. Only what you watching on the screen. So that's, by that logic, masturbation is more sick. Because at least with a doll, it's a female representation. Listen, I'm getting my fitness back. I don't care. And when I do my blogs, I eat, I blow my nose, I spit. That's just what I do. It is what it is, man. I'm a nasty dude. It is what it is, baby boy. Where's the power at, man? This shit not even charging. No doubt, it's not for everybody to rock with, Bhavani. It isn't for everyone to rock with. It's not. But the question is, why don't men get so upset towards women who use sex toys? All my life, I've never heard of a man just, them chicks is crazy using them dildos and Sibians. They crazy for doing all that. Phew. They ain't gonna never replace me. I ain't never had no dude say that in my entire life. Why? Because our power is not derived on, our power isn't derived on if women want us or not. Our power is derived on the things that we build for society. That's why we don't give a fuck about that shit. It's trivial. It's bullshit. And for every woman that likes dildos and that likes Sibians and those types of things and bullets, there's thousands of women's there are thousands of women that don't like those types of things, man. He said most men use the toys on women. I never heard about that. I wouldn't know about that. I've done it, and I've been with a lot of women. I've only used a toy on a woman maybe once. It doesn't even think. I don't even think about it because I got a toy on my body. Now I'm getting older, and I struggle a little bit more with the sex. So I'm thinking about buying a strap on to put on my body to have sex with a chick. I'm going to do that shit. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be like a dude lesbian. I'm doing that shit. That shit going down. We ain't gonna not have sex just cause I can't get hard because I got high blood pressure. Nope. But I'm getting in shape. I'm getting slim now. I'm eating better. No, men don't complain because we don't give a fuck about that type of shit. We don't care. We don't care about competition with inanimate objects. That's why we don't care. We're not jealous when it comes to those types of things. That's why we don't care. And this is coming from a man. I'm telling you, I don't care about that shit. And if you don't want me, then fuck it. I'll find somebody else, someone that will. I'm not worried about people that the folks that don't want me. That's insanity. Huh? That's why we don't complain. I'm not complaining at all, but it's just a great discussion. I'm just asking a question. I asked why. I didn't say y'all women is crazy for hating on these dolls. Then that would be complaining. Y'all need to stop hating and step y'all game up. Then that would be complaining. I'm just saying why. Why are you? Why are so many women? As soon as they see like the sex doll conversations first, oh, that's a tranny doll. Or you must be gay, that's why you doing that. Or you can't get no pussy, that's why you doing that and stuff. Why you pay your child support instead of about like all this negative shit instead of understanding like, well, you know what? A lot of a lot of the ladies of my ilk do act like conceited fucking cunts. They act like they have the only vagina in the entire world. So maybe maybe a lot of men are getting tired of that shit. It's definitely unnatural, but masturbation is unnatural, using dildos is unnatural, having anal sex is unnatural, having oral sex is unnatural, mad shit is unnatural, so that's irrelevant, man. Mad things are unnatural, man. So swinging is unnatural, watching people have sex is unnatural, buying prostitutes is unnatural, bestiality is definitely unnatural. What else? I mean, I can go on and on and on. I mean, having something be natural or not as an argument point is weak. Because if you want to think about it, the only natural thing, having sex doggy style is unnatural, having a chick ride you is unnatural, reverse cowgirl is unnatural, Superman is unnatural. I mean, the only natural thing is laying on your back, missionary, legs open, bam, 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 bam. No, I see it. No, Joan. If you do a search on your timeline, or maybe I got different people on my timeline, but if you do a search on your timeline, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that, a lot of women are upset about it. A lot of people. I'm not saying get a doll. I'm saying, I'm not advocating to get a doll. I'm saying I understand why people get dolls. I understand that shit. You know? Social media definitely does blow things out of proportion. But this is the age that we live in. We have a president that tweets, the fucking commander-in-chief of the United States tweets 20 times a day. That's just the way society is right now. You know what I mean? It's just like, a few years ago, television blows everything out of proportion. I mean, we could say that about, this is a whole other topic, like, when you see like the police brutality and things like that. Police brutality and innocent black people have been getting killed all the fucking time for years. But now everybody got camera phones so we can see it, so it magnifies it that much more. So that same concept applies to the sex style situation. Now because we're all connected, we can see it a lot more. You know? Yeah, so by that logic, police brutality not really happening. We have the technology to see it a lot more, you know? Want one? Yeah, a lot of men admit that they do. Do I want one? Would I go out, would I bust my ass and save $5,000 to buy a doll? No. Only way I would buy some shit like that, like to make that type of a purchase, I would have to have 100 grand in the bank. I'm not going to just give away 5 grand. I'm not going to give away half of 10,000. I'm not going to give away a tenth of my money if I had 50,000. I'm not going to do no shit like that to buy no doll. But I can understand why people do it. Fuck yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Now if one was given to me, you know what I mean, as a case, a test study, you damn right I would keep that shit. But I'm not going to go out of my way to buy one. Nah. But I can see the logic in doing it. I jerk off all the time. Why not jerk off with a big ass toy? You know what I mean? So what? Like nobody's see the women, y'all say shit like that to make us feel ashamed. Like just like when we was younger, we was in middle school, people like, oh, you jerk off. No, I don't jerk off. I never jerked off. No, I don't. Cause you embarrassed. Man, I'm confident in myself. I would fuck a sex doll. Yes, I would. Cause I jerked off before. Many times. So if I could jerk off with my hands, I could jerk off with another object. You know what I mean? I think it's more goofy to use a fucking fleshlight. I think that looks stupid. I think a fleshlight look dumb as shit. They probably do. They probably do pay people. They probably do pay people to discuss it. You're right. You're right. That's great marketing, man. You're right, Joan. Absolutely right. You said it's about your morals, what you get down with and what you don't. Everybody has morals is such a relative term, man. Everybody has a different moral. What's the word? I'm gonna say not compass isn't the right word, but everybody has different moral lines that they draw with certain situations. Like some people, you know, some women won't go down on you, but they'll kiss you. You understand what I'm saying? Some women will go down on you, but they won't kiss you. So, you know what I mean? Some women will do only anal, but won't do vaginal. Some will do vaginal, but won't do anal. You feel me? Like, so everybody got a different line. Like, when you say morals, as long as it's not illegal, you know, we all know what's legal and what's not legal. But beyond that, oops, morals, man. You said you should feel the same when have sex with a die with a million single women. But I already broke it out. I broke it down to you, though. There's a million different women. There's a million different conceited acting women, and there's a lot of bullshit that comes with trying to pursue them. Now, you know, like right now, people are screaming sexual harassment, and I got raped at the drop of a fucking hat. And a lot of people do go through that situation, but then a lot of people always on some false flag, crying wolf bullshit just to get some type of attention or just to get revenge. Like that dude that was in jail for almost fucking 20 years for a rape that he didn't commit. And she found him on Facebook when I think she found him on Facebook or whatever, in prison, and then she put it out there that he didn't do it. Now he got out, and he was like, "Oh, sorry, no harm, no foul." I was like, "What?" Joan, I've heard of it before. I've seen porn stars that only do anal, but they don't do vaginal. I've seen it. So I don't feel ashamed at all. I don't feel ashamed for getting off. Actually, I do sometimes. I do feel ashamed for masturbating, but fuck it. I would rather feel ashamed than masturbate, then I'm horny as shit, no chick wanna holler at me, and I'm cruising the streets, and then I get sucked off by a crackhead or some shit like that, or a chick hopping the whip and I'm about to pay for some pussy and it wound up being a cop. There's gonna be a level of, like, when people do sexual things, there's always a level of shame. Like, ooh, I shouldn't be doing this. Because we come from a Judeo-Christian society, which from a young age teaches us that the right way to only have sex is to have sex husband and wife. So most people kind of, like most people from a Judeo-Christian society, they always have a level of shame that they feel. That just comes with the territory. He said this comical fight by women over this is not real. I mean, that's your perspective, and you might be right. I'm sure some women will comment on it, but I doubt if men will spend that kind of money. But some men do. They say it's selling like hotcakes. So I don't know. Y'all should feel ashamed about. I read that already. Cold, right? And they should give you some bucks for making a video. Yeah, I do. I need to get some money for advertising this shit. I'm about to be the biggest advocate for these sex dolls. I'm gonna be like the dude that invented and they shut the website down. What was that website? Some of y'all know. What's the website where you go online to cheat? You go online. It's basically all married couples, and like it's like a woman doing some shit like this. I forget what it's called, but they had to shut that shit down because a lot of couples were getting exposed, and like it was like a breach or some shit like that, and like it was fucking divorces left and right. You know, but the point I'm trying to make is the guy that invented that website is a married man and never cheated on his wife. He just he exploited human, what's the word? He exploited human faults. He exploited human desires because people want to cheat and do their thing. So he created a whole website that was all about married couples cheating and doing their thing with each other. Yep. I forget what it was. Ashley, something Ashley.com. I can't remember what it's called, man. I can't remember it. No, that woman was not prosecuted. That's not true. And that's not the only case. So if one of those women was prosecuted, that's not the only case. That's not the only case. This one chick was straight up, some Spanish chick, I can't remember, but she lied about some dude raping her, two guys or whatever. But all they did was give her a ride home, and she got real drunk, or some shit happened, and she just didn't know whatever. But she got these dudes thrown in the slammer. Both of these cats got life, and then somehow like they got the DNA evidence came. Something happened with DNA. I can't remember what happened. And then he got out. He got out of prison, and then eventually his friend got out. Nothing happened to her. She was on like 2020 or 60 Minutes or something. Nothing happened. No, you're good. No harm, no foul. No, there's nothing wrong with masturbation. I do think there's something vague and creepy on it. Yo, the dolls is creepy. They creepy to an extent. He said, but see, John, if I came at you with a big dildo, you wouldn't know, because the lights would be off. I just put it on. I was like, damn, I'm not getting hard right now. Let me put this on real quick. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know at all. I remember that website. A lot of people were exposed. Yeah. Ashley Madison. That's what it's called. AshleyMadison.com. That's what it was called. Mad people was fucking exposed, but the guy that ran that site was fucking married. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's always people that are gonna lie to other people. Yeah, definitely. But what I'm saying is, it just seems like it's so prevalent and it has a lot to do with social media. Like Aziz Ansari went down for some. They trying to get Aziz Ansari right now. Nate Parker that made Birth of a Nation. He beat a sex charge in like 1998, and now they bringing the shit. They trying to bring the shit. Oh, don't watch this movie because he had a sex charge, but he beat the shit. And mad black women was fucking coming at him saying don't watch this movie because he raped somebody. He beat the fucking case. Now this one don't make sense with that situation. How on one hand are black people gonna say that the justice system is against black men and it's not for our benefit and you can't trust it and don't believe any verdict that you see, you know what I'm saying? But then he wins a verdict or whatever and it's in favor of a black man. Oh, and they say they have the same logic with that? That's crazy, man. It can't be both. You can't say don't trust the law. You can't say don't trust the legal system, you know, because it's locking them innocent brothers. But then a brother get off and you say don't trust that legal system because we don't like him. Because he got a white girlfriend or some shit like that now, and then you heard of some shit about his past, so you gonna, like, come on, man. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Oh, man. Listen, well, that's you. I like having sex in the dark because my body's ugly. My body's fat, got stretch marks, and most of the women that I get, they fat and got stretch marks too, so I'll be in the dark. We'll be in the dark, man. Making love between the sheets. No, oh, oh, ooh, girl. This is a fun topic though. I gotta keep this going. I'm definitely gonna put this on my YouTube. But YouTube done changed the parameters so much, man. My channels can't even be monetized no more because I don't got 1,000 subscribers and I haven't had 4,000 hours watched within a month. So I'm hit. My shit done, man. Making love between the sheets. No, ooh, oh, oh, ooh. Gotta be in the dark, baby. I'm not gonna get a sex doll. I'm not gonna get a sex doll. I'm not gonna buy one. But I'm definitely gonna buy a strap-on for my body for when my penis don't work. That's going down. I got to get that. I ain't about to take these L's no more. I'm tired of taking Viagra, man. Shoot. She is not gonna know. I wonder if they got a strap-on for a guy who has erectile dysfunction, but he can fit like his member inside the strap-on, so it has a casing, you know what I'm saying? And he can put it in the tube, and so you still getting it, you still doing your thing with the chick, you still doing your thing with the chick, you still doing your thing with the chick, but then like you get horny on the inside, like okay, it's like limp, and then finally it get horny on the inside, and you know, babe, I'm ready. This is the real thing now, so you know, babe, you just. You take the harnesses off, and then bam, you can give her like a couple of bam, 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 bam. Then it go back down again. It's like, ah, babe, it's going back down. So you put it back on, and then you put the limp thing in the casing. You understand what I'm saying? It's kind of like, remember that game where it was like a Pringles, container, and it had the snake inside of it, and you pop up, and the snake come out, and it just be flopping and shit, like that type of situation. I want to invent that. I want to invent the male dildo. It's for men that suffer from erectile dysfunction, but they can still, you know, have their penis inside of it. So you're still doing it or whatever, you know, in case it's your balls, or even maybe on the back of it, it has a little rubber that ties around your balls to help you out. But you're still doing it. You're not using your hands like you using your whole body. I think that would be like a great sex tool for me to invent, man. Because I once saw a porno, it was like a stud lesbian. A man was having sex with a stud lesbian and a missionary. And this chick had the strap on. Now, this thing made no sense. How you a stud? Well, first of all, studs messing with chicks, dudes. That's funny in itself, and that's something I've done many times. But that's a whole nother topic. But why do you got the strap on, right? Above your waist, and a dude is plowing you, and like the strap on, he having sex with the stud chick, and the strap on is just flapping and hitting his stomach. Like the flapper is flapping and hitting his stomach. Like, why would you do that? That's weird to me. I'm like, woman, if you don't take off that strap on, man, because you're not gonna use it on me. You're not gonna use it on me. You said Viagra is dope. I fucked with the Viagra. Only problem with it is you get addicted to it, and then your body starts to develop a dependency for it, and it's bad for your heart. It just it clears your blood. It raises your heart rate. That's all it does, man. You know. I use it once in a while for special occasions when I know I'm about to try to impress somebody and I want to be ready. I want to be right, but nah, That's nah. You gotta be careful with those. Your body will become conditioned to it. And that's the only thing you need, man. That's crazy, man. He said that's not addiction. It's a tolerance. You feel like, but no, not even tolerance. You feel like that's the only way that you can get hard is if you eat a pill. An addiction is the only way I can do something is if I do this. That's an addiction or some shit. Like some people like, yo, I can't wake up in the morning unless I smoke weed or drink coffee. That's an addiction. Because you don't need weed or coffee to wake up in the morning. But some people, when I wake up in the morning, seeing a life forming, like, can I get 5 more minutes? Visit Wiz Khalifa high, yeah. Like, Wiz Khalifa high, yeah. And ladies, man, if y'all so concerned about me getting a blow up doll, or not, these are not blow up dolls. These are sentient, synthetic beings. And why don't y'all give me some buns, man? Hit up my inbox and help me out. Help me break this habit. Help me break this. Help me to not look so shameful. Yeah, it's a physical need. If you think that you always need a pill to get yourself erect, that's a mental disease, man. That's mental. If that's not mental, I don't know what mental is, man. But yo, this is a great conversation. But y'all cutting into my nap time right now, and I gotta set up my fantasy football team. You gonna help me break that? You probably don't live close though, Joan. Let me see how you look, Joan. You probably don't live nowhere near me to have sex with me to break my addiction, man. To take away from my shame. You don't live nowhere near me to do me. Y'all women always want to talk when it comes to this sex shit, but when it comes down to the solution to help us, y'all don't want to help nobody. Y'all just want to make fun of us and complain. That's all y'all want to do. Just make fun of us and complain. I live in Connecticut. I'm in Connecticut, baby. Central Connecticut. Hartford. We don't say Hartford, we say Hartford. Where you at? Like in fucking Argentina or some shit? Connecticut. Hartford, Connecticut. It's funny. I just told you Hartford, Connecticut. I told you where I'm at. It's funny, like whenever chicks ever show me any type of interest, they always like, not this one chick that always hop on my live or whatever. And like we FaceTime. I just told you where I was at. We FaceTime and all this shit. Yeah, you're in Maryland. Oh, but you know what's funny? I'm trying to get into the DC Comedy Festival. I just applied and they hit me back, but I won't know if I'm in the festival or not until like between February 10th to February the 18th. I'll know within that week. But I feel confident like I'm gonna get accepted. So if I get accepted to this DC Comedy Festival, then we can work something out. Yeah, we can work something out there. If you're really interested, but you're not. You're just fucking posing for the live right now. It's mad cold in Harvard. It's right now. It's 30 degrees. But hey, 2 weeks ago it was 0 degrees. So it's like a heat wave out in this bitch. It's like a heat wave burning in my heart. I can't keep from crying. It's tearing me apart. Whenever I'm with you. You gonna give me some buns though, Joan Johnson, man? You gonna make me not want these dolls no more? That's what's up. I hope so. Because if you do a bad job, I'm telling. And I'm videotaping the whole thing. I'm taping everything. Just so you can say I ain't steal the buns. And just so we can see how bad you are in bed. I'm just joking. I'm just fucking with you. Yo, this was fun, man. We got to do this more often. The sex dolls. See, the thing is, when you trying to like be an online personality, it's always good to talk about things that are trending. And you know, government, politics, I suck. But when it comes to like relationships and sexuality, yeah, you know what's funny, Joan? When I used to work in Pennsylvania, I used to be a trucker. I used to work out of Bethel. Baltimore was like an hour and a half from there. I was gonna go there. Like I was going to Philly, doing comedy, like doing like open mics and practicing, and that was like an hour and a half from where I was at. And then I was going to New Jersey and doing comedy, a little something. My next move, I wanted to go to Delaware, to DMV, whatever. I wanted to go to spots in Delaware. I was gonna go to some spots in Maryland, and I delivered in Baltimore. Y'all city, ooh, Baltimore's rough. But I was gonna do. I had some connections in Baltimore, and I had some connections in Virginia. But it's just I no longer work out there, so you know what I mean. Like things got a little bit changed up. But I got some contacts in Baltimore though. I got some connects out there, so I'm definitely gonna work something out. And then, hey, yo, if you know something, that's going on, they looking for somebody up north, man, listen, you put me on, I'll give you a cut of that shit. If the money right. I got no problem with that at all. I'm always about networking and expanding my brand, but I got some connects down there. I think my boy Alex Starr lived down there. So, yeah, he said I won't know until I try. You want me to try it? When we try your booty? I'll try your booty if you let me try it. If it don't stink. It can't not stink. I mean, it can't stink. If it can't not stink, that means it does stink. Hey, but I'm gonna highlight y'all because it's getting to that time, and I want to take a little meditation session real quick. So y'all be good. Peace.